Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are on this planet. All right, so starting up with some profiles here. Just looking at the weekly profiles here on the 4 hour. Basically hitting the weekly value area high is going to be an interesting level if you trade above for continuation to higher levels. So once we start trading above this on a higher time frame, yeah, that's not a bearish thing. I'll be looking good for moves towards the 500s. Very likely that swing point here. And if we use that as support, at moves towards that aggression on the weekly. So overall, if we start trading above that weekly value area high with conviction, very important note, with conviction, I want to see it break. I want to see it drive away. I want to see buyers really stepping in with control, trading above the 500s, holding the 500s, and then just set up to the upside. I'll be looking for that weekly aggression at the 844s in bigger time frames. If for whatever reason we trade above and we fail, I'll be looking for a potential value rotation to the downside towards that naked POC. If it does it, just a little bit narrative wise. On the daily session profiles, I split the profiles here. As it stands, we're still in that range from yesterday and the day before. From yesterday, yeah. So I kind of want to see continuation above the value area high here. Excuse me. Yeah, above the, especially the aggression on the overnight session here, basically the highs from the range. I want to see that break, hold, trade to the upside. Then once we really start trading above that prior range high, it's going to be looking really good for a, there's like a naked point of control from a session we sold off from the 3rd of February, basically at the 500s. If we start trading above the prior range high, I'll be targeting that 500 level and that swing point above, like 514, and see what happens here. I want to see that level break, hold for trades to the upside towards that aggression on the weekly. At the same time, if we trade towards those levels and we fail, maybe some short opportunities, but I kind of want to be short if we drop back into that range, because everything above that prior range high is going to be looking bullish. Everything turning back towards that prior range high and the value area high could be a retest for a higher low. So I kind of want to be late with the shorts, as in basically under the 400s here. We'll see. Zoom into the overnight session here. Create a little plan. Still got 10 minutes, so profiles obviously still gonna develop a little bit. Let's see what we got so far. So at the moment, something that stands out for me is that we are using the aggression from yesterday's profile as it stands as support. So as long as this trade stays above, you basically have to look at it like this. Basically, create the whole range. Let's see what I got here. Let's take some more information in here. Yeah, here's going to be basically the high volume node. 435s. Let's get a break. And especially just stay above that value area high from this whole range, which is lining up with that aggression level from yesterday. It's interesting. Kind of want to see these levels hold for continuation up, really. New plan. Still got 8 minutes, so the value area still might change a bit, but regardless, value area high here towards that low volume node here. It's tiny, but that'll do it. And the same for the downside here. Put it on the value area low. Then targets basically the edge here. It's a drop low volume node. Yep, 205s. Obviously, we got a data wick here, or data low, which is also interesting. CPI dropped. So from this perspective, if we start losing those higher levels here, especially when we drop back into value from the overnight, trades towards that POC and that data low at the 237s, it's gonna be a play. But first of all, let's see where the buyers were most aggressive here on the downside. Not too much of a fan for that aggression level to be that low, but that's what it is, I think. Two different levels I cannot relate. You never win if you playing it safe. It's all a game until you get played. You speak it so loud when nothing to say. I'm betting it down on me. And they said they ride for me. And they talk so bad on me. Yeah, so whenever price drops under the value area low, buy spot is down low. So I'll be targeting that and use that as resistance or support. And if it flips short from that. On the flip side here, not the biggest fan of the aggression here. There's a lot of buying going on. Still got 6 minutes. Let's give it a few more. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Get some fit speakers at top of the hour. These highs obviously going to be indicating what the market wants to do. From this perspective, I want to see a trade above for continuation towards that naked PLC. And obviously, one close and everything changes. This is why I like to do my overnight profiles like relative close to the close of the overnight session, because this just keeps flipping. Very likely to keep it like this. So the value low here towards that high volume node. The regression stays the same in the low. The value area high, I think, stays the same. case to be made to use that high volume node though. Just use the first one here. 78, 79s. And sell aggression wise. Might just use the high volume node of this distribution. It's not that clear at this point. There's a lot of buying going on here. There's obvious levels here of selling, but it's basically all over the place. I'm just going to use the high volume nodes at the 430s. Especially if you keep trading above that 430, I'll be looking for longs towards that naked POC. But I want to see that prior range high, overnight high hold. But yeah, it's looking good. At this point, it's rejecting value from yesterday. We'll see, we'll see. I use RTH and ETH. I basically use the RTH for narrative story, and I use the overnight for the closest immediate entries, sniping, or should be sniped. "30 seconds. Markets open. Absorbed on that value low, which makes me want to go join the party. Already swept those highs, again not a fan. Bro, like I want to be aggressive, but how aggressive do you want me to be? It's probably going to be a quick move towards 500s here. First trade absorbed. Just gonna remove those levels and then it's like free to go. Basically, don't want to see it trade above the 31s because then the sellers are winning the battle here. Okay, thank you very much. Top of the range though, would that be a thing? Trying to see what's going on here. So you get the aggression at the 360s here, which I basically don't want to short against. Buyer stepping in. Still looks good from a higher time frame though. Absorbed. I want to see the 60s flush. And I'll be very happy to trail very tight. Kind of want to see the 60s here flush too, use this resistance. Bitcoin break even here. Want to see the sellers on the bottom here win the battle. That was close. buyers, yeah, that buy level here. 360s. This is such a trap level. SR stepping in again. Freaking 40-point candles. Let's fucking go. Looks like it wants the data wick. Just not a fan against these levels here to short. This was a protection level, huh? More information, please. I want to play continuation, but this is freaking bad trade location for sure. See what happens here. Again, SARS defending that level, which is interesting. At the same time, look at this candle, dude. 345. Big candles, dude. This is the buy aggression level on the bottom. See that whole block here. It's either long from here or wait for the flip. It's got to trade above 386s here. Kind of want to see the CVD pick it up here too. Like selling it. I want to see some more buy aggression here. Especially getting past these aggressions here would be ideal. Probably be a quick move too. I don't want to get absorbed here either. It did absorb. I want to see it push through. I'm going to give it a little bit of room. Not that much. But yeah, a little bit. I'm not going to go too aggressive with the ads here. Just going to give it a little bit of room. Let it breathe. It has to push through 400s here, though. This could be the spot for a reversal. But I want to go long. Push, 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 my friend. At this point, could go for a retest. I'm going break even, dude. Now we wait. Want to see the aggression at the 430s break. Want to see a retest at least before I start trailing. I want to see the. The only way is up. This is the high volume node. I want to see it. Don't want to see it reject. It's not going to be a bullish thing. Bro. Don't give me a freaking 50-point candle in the opposite direction. Oh, dear God. Dear God. Dear fucking God. Thank you very much, NASDAQ. Thank you very much. Makes me want to flip it. This would be the most annoying thing to see another 50-60 point candle up. I see that aggression from the sellers here. Control. We start pushing back up again. It's gonna be looking nasty. This is a fucking thing, dude. Seems like she wants me to do me like that today. Yeah, very likely to get stopped out here. Kind of just want to close the position, to be honest. Or I'll add if you'd freaking dump it. I'll be more than happy to. Dude, 20 minutes in the session and we haven't gone freaking anywhere. What do you think, chat? What do you think here? I want to see that buy block. This is basically demand at the 360s where we bounced earlier. Kind of want to protect myself here. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's not looking too good. Still at that value high from the overnight. Basically, that demand from that move up here, left side. It's gotta go. Kind of want to be in the move before it does it. It's gonna give me the best trade location. But I just don't like how this is moving. It's not really the conviction I'm looking for. Again, pushing that low. If you bounce again, do I want to be in that position? I feel like someone's buying this shit up. But what I feel doesn't matter. Come on, man, dump the lows. Just wick them at least. Thank you. And then for the continuation towards C344s, just wick the lows, buddy. Wick the lows. Wick the lows. I'm putting myself break even. I don't want to. Again, bouncing on demand. I want to see the continuation of this. I don't want to be in this mess. I don't know why it's not showing any conviction. But yeah, I'm good on being short if it stops me out here. Look for something else if it does it. Just huge hammer here. Absorption on the bottom on that demand. It's probably a case to be made for me to be less tight. Maybe I'll just give it a little bit more room. It's basically the 5-minute high here. Dude, is there news or something? What's going on? Buyer stepping in. This would have probably stopped me out and then dumps. That would be awesome. It's usually what happens to me. Basically could trail the high of that lost wick here. Do I really want to see more manipulation up? That's probably another 50 points up. Back to the digression, very likely. Sweep it. At this point, as long as it's I can't speak anymore, above 345s, range bound here. Kind of want to see the flush, obviously. Demand needs to flush, reject. Dude, this is a brutal trade, dude. I want to trade like this. I want to go entry, take profit. I don't want to go entry, chop around. It's not too much to ask for, right? Kind of want to be patient with the trail here. Wick the lows. Continuation from that big block there would be very nice. Swing more, data lows. Look at that wick. we start pushing the lows, I'll be trailing. This is the overall idea. Something like that. That's the idea. With a potential trail out, obviously. Because I'm down on the day, someone should be at least putting themselves at the break even for the day. But yeah, dollar lows are high probability, but 50-point candles bounces too. So continuation, pretty please. You also get like the overnight POC at it's also basically a low volume node here, which is not interesting for me. That's what I'm looking at here. Yeah, buyers on top here at the 299s, 300s. But that has to go, otherwise this might bounce more. This would have been a nice take profit though. Thank you very much. I just scale out to there. Not a fan of low volume node with like a lot of aggression. Yes, it looks good for overall continuation towards that dollar low, but it's good to retrace everything and then still reject. And I don't want to be part of that. Would be salty though to just same time I'm adding if I get an re-entry. Well, sure. So this aggression should be used as resistance right now. Trap him. Kind of want to see continuation from that big trade. Looks good. Looks good. I'm gonna add here. Kind of out of play here for a move, or I can add. Trailing the profits. I don't want to see price trade above 43s. This is the overnight POC. Also a big buy block here at the POC, like 280s. 280s. See if she really wants to push. And next level is going to be 253s. I want to see continue here. Sellers dried up too in the CVD. It's turning a little bit divergent at the moment. It's not confirmed by any means, but just showing some weakness on the CVD. Push, push, push. And then especially a move towards that CPI low, I'll be trailing way tighter if I get it. Kind of want to trail around this area. I'm trying to do not add to this trade because I want to add so much, but I should have done it earlier, or maybe here at the trios, O2s. This basically should turn into a trail. Kind of want to wait for price to wick that 1 minute low here, 72s, and then drop it, and then secure like $500 on the day on 3 accounts. Boom. Next level, 253s. See if that melts. CPI lows. Why did it put me, oh my god, put me short there. Damn, what a battle here, dude. Jesus. How long did the trade take? Jesus. This was like, still looks good for that CPI low though. I just got impatient with it. Dude, was this only 50 minutes straight? Seemed like a freaking week. Still looks good. Damn it. Patience. I really should watch like a 5 minute when I'm in a trade. Or it's 50 minute. Also looks good. From the perspective of a 50 minute, we want to go for all the lows here. Just at some point, there's going to be freaking a 60-point retrace, and then if I wasn't down on the day, I probably would have just give it way more room, because the invalidation point is the zone basically. And if you look at it from a overnight perspective, we are rejecting. That was the key here. We're rejecting that aggression on the overnight here, trading back in value towards that overnight POC. So as long as price is not really bouncing and rejecting all those levels, it's just a move towards the next level. So very likely to see value area low here. The data low, damn, that's fucking 50 points. Dude, that doesn't look like 50 points here, but that was 50 points. Damn. It would have been another $300. Too impatient. Too impatient. Maybe too many levels. Just using these levels as information, what more do you need? What more do you need? I think someone deserves some coffee. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Be right back. Oh, really? Should have held on to it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Dude, that's another fucking 100 points more. That would be a nice, very nice green day. What's next? That's the question. So, from a weekly perspective, we are rejecting the value area high, creating new lows. I'm anticipating moves towards that weekly point of control, which is basically going to be the current weekly lows and then somewhat below it at 860s. It's a big drop, but I think I mean, not today probably, but overall, as long as we keep rejecting that weekly value area high, I might be anticipating moves in that direction. Yeah, naked POC at 118s, which is very likely to be tapped. Just don't want to go short here at the bottom of the range. It's also not a good idea. Still looking heavy though. Oh really? We basically drop below value, reject, and that's where I got stopped out. That's a brutal one. That's a no bueno. This should have been still in the trade here. To be reviewed later tonight. See if any continuation down would make sense at this point. For 60s, we're down 340 points. Just doesn't make sense to go short here. If I don't want to go, if I don't want to be short here anymore, I would go short here. Probably want to see somewhat more of an impulse, pull back, potential gain, reject. We'll see what happens for continuation. No, 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 no. Or at least I'm not a. It depends, man. Like, what's the risk you want to take? For a buy, I kind of want to see that aggression level get regained. Under this level, I don't want to be going long. What you do? Big buy block here, 122s, 120s. $30 minutes. All right. Let's check the 30 minute. Let's see what's going on. So from a 30 minutes perspective, we're just creating new lows here. It's for a potential. Yeah, definitely don't want to go along against that yet. Currently, we are basically bouncing from that naked point of control with that buy block. So that's turning into a pivot or like a line in the sand at this level. If you break and reject that one, lows that session. There's no volume either on that station down low here, so that probably be a quick move too. Someone was muted. Interesting. And if I just trail the profile like that, I kind of want to wait for somewhat of a pullback towards that point of control. There's some aggression here. There's levels to use as support or like as protection. I go short here. I'd feel way more safe to put my stop above that structure using these levels than just to go short here. And longs just don't make sense. This at this point, this is just catching a knife. If it bounces and it regains, going long against above these levels, there's enough meat on the bone for P&L to be made. Do we have like fit speakers though? Got like 3 minutes till the IB closes too. See what happens at bottom of the hour. Dude, that's a brutal freaking trail out if you look at where I entered. Why so impatient? Get crude oil inventories. IB close. Still got CPI on Friday. God damn. So at this point, there's sell aggression on those lows here, basically on that extreme. Current POC from that swing. Still looks heavy. That's the IB close. Also, these are freaking 40-point candles. It's interesting because they don't look like 40-point candles. I'm not buying this shit, dude. Not at all. The only reason why I would buy this if we drop below IB, spend some time, regain, spend some time, see some structure potentially for longs, but then I have to be involved in a failed auction on the opening hour. Else for me, it's waiting for some levels to get regained here. This is just a spot to get chopped up. Yes, plays can work for longs and shorts here, but not a fan. What's going on, Mr. Amrani? Maybe this is an interesting spot to. on 68, 68, 68. Bro. Not a fan of the continuation here. I want to see it trade below 133s ASAP. Saved by the aggression? Nope. Maybe? No? Looking for 200s to hold to the downside. Again, going for the aggression here. Let's see my aggression level go to the downside. This is a potential flip though. Basically long below, long above, short below. That should be the thing. Kind of want to give it towards or above that sell aggression level here. Damn, we had a huge buyer at 150s here. Damn it, didn't see that one. That was a huge buyer. So you don't want to see price bounce on that level. At the same time, I don't want to be... My break even would be... It's looking strong so far. I feel like I'm fighting the wave right now. Does it make sense to put it above the aggression? Not a fan. Not a fan. To get the 199s. The stop is way too tight, but I basically already should have been out of this position right here. Buyer's pushing it hard here though. Should have waited for price to trade below that aggression. For sure. Oh really, NASDAQ? Oh, fucking really, NASDAQ. Start stepping in here. Right, we're doing it. Buyer stepping in. Don't do me like that. Risking the profits made today. Immediate continuation from this. Immediate continuation. So I was trying to step in here. Trying to. That big trade has to hold or position is fucked hard. Buyer stepping in here. Not a fan. Again, above that aggression level, this is where the buyers were the most aggressive in the overnight. This has to fail. If it's not failing, then it's not working. Using it as support or resistance. What you want to do, NASDAQ? Look at that freaking level, dude. If I just would buy at that level, that would make my life easier, probably. I see a wick there. Very likely to bounce here. Still very bouncy here. Basically need to start trading below that current wick we created, 134s. Not a fan. Go, go, go. Jeez. Let's celebrate that with an add to the trade. For then immediate continuation. Go, 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 buddy, go, go. Try it. I think I was short. How many point? 1, 2, 3, 8? I don't know, after C back. Brutal. That would have been a nice trade. Still kind of leaning towards that side though, as long as we stay below. Interesting. If I wasn't streaming, I would have walked away a long time ago. Very, very likely. Back in range. Back in range. Do you day trade for a living or as a side hustle? Well, I want to do it for a living, but at the moment, side hustle. Previous green indecision candle absorption. Yes, sir. If you mean that wick at 205s, yes, sir. Delta was so much strong on that move. Was worth the shot. The squeeze. There's a case to be made to have flipped the position. Just not able to on a candle like that. It's a 50-point candle, dude. What to do, what to do. Also from a profile perspective, from the swing high, swing low. Regaining these levels was basically, from a profile perspective, a bullish thing. I was just anticipating to get a good entry, anticipate a flush. Definitely was not able to flip the position here. That would have been really brutal. $184, 30, 40 point stop. You know. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. pivot points. Yeah, I use volume. I just these things. Yeah. Same thing daily, every day. What is that? This was a thing though. I didn't mark out that low. That low, that low. Jesus. Why didn't I mark that low? I'm Ronnie. Why didn't I mark that low? Tell me. I need a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Let's see if there's still anything potential to do around here. At this point, the move back in range was a bit obvious. thing I didn't do, should have marked out this low. I didn't do that. That would have kept me outside of shorting here, for sure. But yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's definitely a thing. Then again, the short, still not too mad about that. Just trying to see if it still makes sense for continuation up or down. It's just a pullback, bro. It's just a pullback. Overall, SAR still in control though. For the short, I want to be late. I want it to trade below these two levels here. Or shorting. Should be long above or long-minded above. Should have been done 75 years ago. Let's just hold on to that trade, take profit, be done. See if you can get any moves towards that failure area higher, potentially that POC. But still kind of potentially get involved. This can be gone. $120s. I get that buy block at 120s, so. Can we get some buyers though? Kind of want to get involved around 175s potentially. Could bounce here though. But then again, is it gonna go for more of a squeeze, or was this the pullback for continuation down? Basically everything above that structure should be long-minded. We'll see what happens. If it fails, we'll flip it. Just from a session perspective, we are rejecting value from yesterday, so that's that. See what happens. I don't want to shore up here either way. Bounce right here. No, 175, 72. Structure-wise, this would be the move. No volume, no big bubbles here though. Bro, why always these fucking candles where I want to enter? Not even aggression, no aggression. Oh, it did an immediate rebalance? Someone was not paying attention. My stop should have been the entry. God damn it. I was watching my other screen. Trying to find a good level. Bad entry though. Should have been long 205s. Then the aggression to 57, 260s. Gotta go. To 61s, gotta go. You really need to start trading above 70s. $65. Above that level. Nasdaq above that level. Also, still nothing from aggression. Nothing. Not one bubble in the last 20 minutes. I want to see some green bubbles now, Nasdaq. Stop is a very bad spot. Give me some bubbles. Nasdaq. I don't want to see reject here. God damn it. Not on immediate rebounds on that structure and the high end of that range, quote unquote. Give me some bubbles. From a profile perspective, we are back in range, rejecting prior range low, bouncing. Overall, potential move towards the value low, but there's nothing from aggression stepping in here, so very likely to get a break even here. No shot. I tried. Could give it a little bit more room, but it doesn't make sense. It's rejecting. It's anticipating the buyers to continue that move. Now I'm gonna get wicked. Still no aggression, nothing. Yeah. Someone got a little bit excited with his ads and don't bounce right now. To the freaking tick. Should have waited with the ads when it started trading above that aggression level. That was the level 2 gain. All right, what are we doing here? We're basically fucking around too much. That's what I think. Dude, where's the aggression? Last try here. Freaking long at the top of the range. That's what it feels like. Still doing the same thing. Just getting absorbed here. Buyers are pushing it here though. It's not going anywhere. Not a fan of this position. Wick above, wick above. I'm out if it wicks prior candle. Not a fan. Don't want to see it fail again. Yep. It's just bad trade location to go along here. Might be done. Gave all my profits back for the day. What do you do? Morpheus Education by Fabio and Andrea. What the German guys? I think they're good. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Still looks good. Entry here, stop below. Easy life. Case to be made for a support resistance flip here. She either goes or she doesn't. Still no aggression in the last half hour. I mean, that might be telling that the volume is getting out of here. That was the move I was looking for the whole freaking time. And I'm joined late. Bad trade location again. Oh, we'll see what happens here. She wants to squeeze, or do we want to fail? Kind of want to see it push through a little bit further though. It's getting absorbed here in the CVD. CVD is pushing it hard down. This is the worst trade location to go long. Not a fan of this breakout here at all. Case to be made to flip it if we go down. I'm starting to overtrade here, dude. God damn it. Dude, film me, Jesus. Z lost. And I'm walking, dude. I'm freaking pushing buttons here. That's not what you want to do. I'll do it like this. At the higher. And she either goes or she doesn't. Still no aggression, no bubbles, nothing. Where's my bubbles? I want bubbles. From a 15-minute perspective, I do like the lows, to be really honest. Got like an imbalance here. We were not able to fill that imbalance. That's interesting. Maybe all the people that went long destroyed him. Nasdaq. And then I might really be freaking done. There's also a case to be made for this to be the liquidity sweep for a move back up. But yeah, we're short. So let's see what happens. Huh? Only want to start trailing tight if we try for this low. Don't want to see something like this. This could pop back in range so quick now. I want to give it one pullback and see what happens. This could be, this is a pretty nice long, to be honest. You basically created a lot of shorts up here. You sweep that low, you regain. This could be a very quick move back to the upside here. You basically want to see the immediate continuation down, or I want to see that in my case. At least one more push or try towards the 160s would be nice. Did I add way too soon? Jesus, I put myself in a tough spot. If I'm wrong, that is. Come on, buddy. Gotta trade under the aggression here. Damn it, there was a buyer stepping in here at that 172. Did I just squeeze my own position? Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. So there was a buyer here at that move, at that swing profile here, at those, where is it here? 173s. You see it right on that move. And then one green candle stops me out and then continues. That's usually how that goes. Either way, man, I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. Lunchtime is approaching. I'm done. I'm a bit cooked here. It's hot. We were up. We gave it back. We tried. Back tomorrow for another one. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Peace.